Hey, so you sit at a desk all day, whether it's working from home or at an office, most of us start to move in a posture like this, curving forward, chin pushing forward. So the first line of defense to try to conquer this is lift the chest, pull the chin back. Every now and then you'll find yourself leaning forward. When you catch yourself, lift the chest, lift the rib cage, let the shoulders be soft, chin pulling back. Those shoulders, we want to be able to mobilize. So even just sitting at your chair right now, if you're at one, shoulders up and forward, shoulders up and back. Teaching this rib cage to lift. We want to walk away from our office desk as much as possible. Walk about, get the legs active, get the glutes active. So walking around, whether you go outside, up some staircases to get your glutes really on. Come back to your chair or near your office space. Let your arms just twisting side to side, helicopter swings. Get some rotation happening in that spine. And maybe also while you're standing, hands can clasp behind your back. Lift that rib cage again. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades backwards. Maybe some of you can get the hands away. Take some deep breaths across this front of the chest. Most of us will have tight pec minor muscles pulling the shoulder forward just from all this work that we're doing. Take some breath there. Even some slight movement side to side. Sit back down. You can also do this in the chair. If you're seated, hands can go behind, maybe grabbing the chair or grabbing sort of the back around the seat. Lift the chest, even lean the chest forward. So that's pulling and dragging your shoulders backwards. Hands may be able to go higher. Well done. Figure 4 stretch. Right ankle is going to come up over the left thigh. Lifting the chest, hands on the shins. You're just pushing your rib cage forward. You can even use the hands to try to draw your body forward. Breathing. Nice deep breaths are going to help settle any tension in the body, tension in the face. Maybe you'll feel hopefully around this right hip area. Some of you will be able to reach through with that hand through the gap and hold on to that knee, that left knee if you've got the right ankle over that left thigh. And you're trying to draw your body forward even more. We normally do this one at the gym on our backs, crossing ankle over the thigh, pulling the knee into the chest. Take some breath. Maybe you can explore a little bit of movement with the upper body. You can even use the table. If you've got that table there, the desk, out to one side, out to the other. See what that does. Lift the chest up. So we're trying to also get a nice little arch or extension in the spine. Other side. Left leg over the right knee. Chest lifts, leaning forward. Again, each side will always feel a little bit different. We're never the same each side. Breathing through that, explore. Use the desk, use the table if you need. Use the chair. Maybe you can get that left hand through the gap, holding that front knee, pushing the chest forward. And gently come out of that. You can always reset the body in between these by standing up, shaking it out. Now a little helicopter swing. We'll sit back down. Hamstrings, right leg out in front, left knee is bent. Sitting if you can with the edge of the glutes and the hamstrings just pushing into the chair. If your chair's super soft, you may not get that effect. So long as you can try to get this leg to straighten, it can be a bent knee. I'm using the desk, leaning forward. You can have left knee with the elbow resting on that knee. Toes can pull back. Some of you will be able to even reach for those toes and get a beautiful stretch through the shoulders and the lats and lower back there. I sometimes pull back, I sometimes push the foot forward, and that just encourages, again, a little bit of mobility there. Even if this knee is bent and you're leaning forward, you'll still get a nice hamstring stretch, maybe even calf. Again, we're using our space as a prop to help support the body the best way we can. Breathing in and out of the nose if you can. Nasal breathing filters the air for the body. Other side. So left leg out in front. Again, if you need to make adjustments. Right hand can rest on that knee, leaning forward. Maybe the knee is bent. Maybe you're using the desk or that table, that's whatever's there in front of you. You might be able to reach for the foot if you've got long arms, even if that knee is bent. Chest lifts, maybe pushing, keep breathing. Bit of exploration, slight mobility, movement. Choosing the level that works for you. Not everyone will have this ability or mobility. So finding what is working for you, what does work for you in the moment. Slowly come out of there. Again, if you want to reset, stand up, maybe walk about, just to see how that feels in your body. Coming back, side bend. Many different ways. If you have the table, the desk there, you can use even the side, the armrests if you've got armrests. I take my legs wider just because I don't have the armrests. I'm going to hold the front of the chair. Left hand holds that chair. My shoulder either rests on the armrest or maybe on that thigh. Even I'm going to use this just for my head. And then this side of the body, this right side, is going to get a deep stretch. So I lift that right arm up by my ear. You can lengthen it. Head can stay down, or if you're floating in space, even explore that shoulder moving forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale it back, see what happens there. Maybe holding the head. And then bring that arm down nice and slow. You can use both hands or elbows to lift up. We'll do the other side away from the desk table, just so we can see different ways of doing this. So this time, even holding under that leg if you need, or the chair, I'm going to lay this time my right elbow, my right even side of my arm on that right leg. And I'm leaning, getting that stretch down this left side. Maybe my left arm comes up. Maybe I'm holding the head. Whatever it is I'm doing, focusing on deepening that breath, increasing the oxygen content in the body. Maybe gently taking the arm forward, so my body's tilting forward, maybe pulling the arm back. Nice deep breath, feeling that stretch through the side body. It's not a normal pattern of movement, so it has huge benefits for us. And this time, if you want, let the arm fall down and just lean forward. Just let the hands, if you can, come to the floor. Let the body leaning forward off the chair. Maybe the head is heavy, maybe swaying the head, maybe being still. Just make sure you feel comfortable in the chair. You're not going to fall out. So inversion is really, really healthy too, to get the blood flow up into the brain, changes the blood pressure. Then just walk your hands back, even bring elbows or hands onto knees to support the lower back and push up. Roll the shoulders, maybe just do some light twisting, or even left hand to right knee, turning over that right shoulder. And then try the other way. Use the chair as a prop, use the desk, use the table. Come out of there. Stand up one more time, shake it out. The final one is a lunge. So I'm going to use the floor. If you've got a cushion or need a cushion under the back knee, please do. So I'm bringing my left knee down, my back toe is tucking under. I'm holding the desk or even the chair, whatever is available, leaning into it. So this back toe tucks under means I'm going to get a deeper quad stretch in that back leg, that left knee, left thigh, and across that hip. Breathe into the belly. Even squeeze your glutes. That will really tighten up that front thigh. It will help stretch it a bit more. You can do some mobilization, moving in and out of it. Right hand on the right leg. Maybe you can lift that left arm up. So the knee that is back is the arm you're lifting. You can try another side bend, leaning or pushing the elbow up to the ceiling, which will lean you to the side. Hand comes down, just a few more breaths here. And to come out, either use hands on chairs, desk to sit back. Bring that front foot back, other leg slowly comes forward. If you need to have a cushioning under that back knee, I'm tucking my toe to get that extra stretch through the thigh. Breathing here. Try to soften in the shape, soften the jaw. Maybe you can mobilize. Hand on that front knee if that works. Forward and back. Squeeze your glutes. Lean deep. Maybe this time arms on the desk or arms on that knee. Back leg, that same arm lifts up. So right leg back, right arm lifts. Maybe support, hold the head, push the elbow up. Bit of a side bend. And I'm feeling that all down that right side, through my hip, down to my knee. Breathing, being still. Soften the jaw. Hand comes back, slowly step back. And if you can, use your hands as well to stand up, walk about, just see the response from the body, the tissues. If you need to go for another walk outside, another helicopter swing, shake the legs. Again, even one of these little, like a gentle back bend. Hands come away. Roll the shoulders. Pull the chair back in, and you should be ready to go back to work. Feel a little bit more open, a little bit more awake. So our nervous system gets response from that as well. I'm feeling a lot more open and released and relaxed, ready to get back to work. Hope this was good content for you all. Give me some feedback. Like, subscribe. See you soon.